Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for coming on and joining Coopersthaiadventure live stream with myself and my sidekick, Mr. Brooke Schneider. Welcome back, Mr. Schneider. Thank you very much as always.
Yeah, no worries.
And we got a couple of topics that we want to talk to you about today. One being Songkran is almost finished, and number two, a little bit about Thai news, and then number three, the big one, big news that just came out yesterday, sort of affects the whole planet. So let's get started with today's show. Songkran finished today or tomorrow, is it, Brooke?
Well, I think it's still a day or two going.
I think it's today, and then tomorrow's the last big day. Is it Sunday, the 20th?
Yeah, I'd be careful about the water guns.
Now, did you get wet?
I got a little bit wet yesterday. Yeah, the little kid on the side of the road in front of Tops there. Well, I seen the guy, and there was a scooter in front of me. So that's my game. Always have somebody in front. He's going to get hammered. And sure enough, the little thing went out to the guy, and okay, good. So I kind of gunned it and veered over. Well, he had two bottles. He had two, yeah. So he got me.
You got hit.
Yeah, geez.
Where'd he get you?
Oh, just on the chest. Yeah,
smack that bullseye.
Yeah, it wasn't much, no, but I think it was like a scoop or something. I was throwing scoops of waters.
Can you remember last year at Songkran when I had my pickup truck?
Yep.
Before I sold it and bought the SUV, you and I were out and about in the truck, and you were like, "Oh, Coop, I love it. You got the truck. Those guys with the water guns, they can't get me. I'm inside the truck. They can't get me. You're going on and on about." And I was like, idea. Push the button on my side of the door jar, and what happens? Brooke's window goes down. Oh, you bastard! Quick, put it up.
Well, and you locked it. I couldn't get it up. Yeah,
nice guy. Lock control.
That's my buddy here. Okay, just
I love you. What can I say?
Yeah. Stunts like that.
So yeah, Songkran's almost coming to an end, and bit of Thai news came out this week. They are in talks with the U.S. government. They have a delegation that left 2 days ago to speak to the U.S. government about trade barriers and relaxing the trade barriers. Wait and see what happens there. I've seen what Thailand is proposing to the U.S. And I got to say, I always call it what I see. I think it sucks. I'll tell you straight. Why does it suck? Because Thailand exports a lot of cars to America and trucks and electronics and everything else, and they only get hit with a 5% tariff. Well, if you want to import a car to Thailand, it's 300%. Oh, that's a huge difference. So what are they proposing that they want to do with the U.S. government to balance it? What would you think they would do? Lower the prices of imports of vehicles? Make it reciprocal, 5%
each way.
5% each way.
Yeah, what the heck?
No, that's not what they're proposing. What they're proposing is they're willing to buy another $500 million worth of LNG gas from the U.S. over the next 4 years.
Yeah.
In exchange that they put their tariffs back down from Thailand from 36 back to 5%. You think that's fair and reciprocal?
Well, it is a purchase.
I can see the U.S. government saying, go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
But no, I'll tell it like it is, the good, bad, and the ugly. I have no problem with that. But no, I think Thailand needs a little bit more work on their negotiation.
Well, you don't put your best foot forward when you start. So, it's a negotiating tactic, I'm sure. So.
Yeah. I'd be very surprised the government says, okay, deal. Yeah, I'd be very surprised at that. Okay, now getting on to the main news topic that came out yesterday by the U.S. government. And this one is a big one, folks. And I guarantee in the next 24 hours, you're going to see it across every single news channel on the planet. And that is the origins of COVID finally came out. And the U.S. government is on the White House newsletter released what happened during COVID, and they're saying now, categorically, it came from the Wuhan lab, not the wet market. And they're given the reason behind it. The reason behind it is the scientists around the world, I think India was the first that came up with this, said that they tested the COVID strains, and they found a inserted strain into the COVID virus that can only come from a laboratory. Couldn't be made by nature. Impossible. And India released this news like several years ago, but mainstream media sort of blocked it, didn't want to hear about it. In Kuwait, we were able to receive it, but a lot of the mainstream media around the world were told, no, you cannot report on this. Fake news, whatever. Well, the US government's now finally come out and said, yes, it's true. It cannot been made by nature. We would have found it by now. The original COVID virus that came out before that, which I think was called SARS, they found the animal within 6 months. It's been 6 years, no animal. And they said that they reverse engineered it and found that there was a strain in there that could only came from a laboratory, in which case it had to have been from the Wuhan laboratory. And there you go. It's world news right now.
Okay.
So we all have China to blame for accidentally releasing the virus. They said that 4 people from the lab caught it several months before it ever hit the wet market. And so to all those 6 million people that died from COVID, all those people that have long COVID and still sick, I can see some lawsuits coming up in the near future now that this has been released.
And they're going to sue who?
Yeah,
good luck with that.
Yeah, I can see a lot of people saying, right, we want nothing from China until they pay up for all the people that they killed. I think it was an accident. I don't think it was intentional.
Oh, certainly it was.
You know, I think the lab, you know, wasn't able to contain it, didn't have proper containment protocols, and hence why this happened. I don't think it was intentional by any means, but no, big, huge news that's just came out in the last 24 hours.
I don't know if it's huge. It's news.
I think we all knew it.
I think so.
But everybody was afraid to say it because of censorship. You couldn't say it on Facebook. No. You couldn't say it on Twitter. You couldn't say it on social media, you know, because your account would be taken down. You couldn't say it on YouTube either.
Yeah.
You know,
which is kind of ridiculous
because of the censorship around it all.
Censorship, yeah.
So that's it. Those are today's main topics, and of course, we'll be you're more than welcome to discuss them with us. Give us your 5 cents and ask anything you want. Today is open forum day.
I've got some exciting news.
Go for it.
The pool is absolutely ideal.
It is, and it's super warm.
Oh, it's the best it's been in months.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to share that.
Yeah,
and we met in the pool today. Remember, we met Glenn today, a subscriber,
nice guy from Florida.
Yeah, in the pool, came right up to us, says, "Hey guys, I'm a subscriber. I'm new here. Never met you guys. I follow you religiously, and great guy."
Yeah, he's been here a week. First time in Thailand.
Yep.
He's got to go back to the States for
knee operation.
2 months for a knee operation. And he says, I'm already retired. Once I have that operation, I'm coming back to Thailand for good. I love it.
Yeah. He's from Florida, which I found interesting. You know, we shared some stories about Florida, but yeah, it's and I said to Coop after we met him, I said, you know, there's probably thousands of people like Glenn thinking, Jesus, where, you know, this is getting hard to live or survive here in the home country. I wonder what options I'd have out there. And he did his research, stumbled upon your channel, and bingo, that's all it took. So, you know, he came over, and honestly, he's been 2 weeks, I think, and he's fallen in love with it.
About a week, 2 weeks he's been here.
Yeah, now. Fallen in love with Thailand, guys. So any of you still on the fence out there, you know, don't worry. Jump in the water. Come on over.
You'll love it.
The pool's ideal. Vincent says, hey guys, you mentioned that I should get AIS prepaid before arrival. Now get it on arrival.
You can either way.
Should I get the prepaid SIM or the prepaid plan on the website? Anyone you recommend?
Well, AIS's own website, AIS.th is the website. Vincent, you can go on there and get the virtual SIM and download that to your phone. Or when you get to the airport in Swanapum, they'll do it for you. So it's nothing to sweat. You know, you'll get a little bit of a discount online, but it's only a couple percent, nothing too big. As you'll get the tourist SIM, unlimited internet and calls for $30 for the month.
Yeah,
So it's very
Cooper's
very
more
cheap.
of a techie than me, so he's probably, if you're a techie, Vincent, then Cooper's idea is probably the way to go. For me, old school, I got to arrivals, went down the escalator to the AIS thing. They hooked everything up. My phone was working with a SIM card and a plan, as Coop says, unlimited everything. 20 minutes after I showed up at the counter.
Yeah,
the phone number. Jackie's got her phone number, one digit different. Both got the plan. And then, they load on the Line app, they loaded the AIS app, all the ones we need here.
Yeah.
They did all that. They had the phone working before we left the counter. And you realize after a month, that's all you really need, because you can go right onto the AIS website on the prepaid side and you just pick a plan for, I think I went for $399 baht for 20 gig of data is all I ever needed. And you don't need minutes here, to be honest with you. Everyone's on Line is the local one. So, but anyways, yep. Vincent says you need to give a deposit for extra month's rent and keys for Dusset 2. Well, usually you got to give 2 months deposit.
1 or 2, depends on the landlord.
Yeah.
We did 2 months, which I think is the normal. But it depends on landlord. Some will only say, "Oh, I only need a month deposit." Some will say, "Require 2 months."
So it's probably how you can negotiate. Maybe you could negotiate it down from 2 to 1 if they ask for that.
If you don't have a long-term contract, they normally let you.
Low season's coming up, by the way. What are we only about 2 weeks away?
Yeah, sure are.
Alfa Romeo, that name rings a bell. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is well. Pin, the little munchkin, the food munchkin, and I would like to wish you, your family, and loved ones a happy Easter weekend.
And thank you, Romeo.
Same
and
to you,
happy
Alpha.
Easter to everybody else watching on the live stream.
Yep. Live and learn with Mike. Good evening, DJ Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
Good morning, Mike.
Hit that like button, guys. Make Darlene smile.
Yes, please.
We're going to try for 100. Are we today?
We're going to try and get that magic 100 likes.
I'm counting on you.
Okay.
You better have a good show, Buster.
Roger
Roger Lay. Good evening, CBD and gang. We made it. Mike and I are in Jomtien, recovering from 27 hours only of travel time from Phoenix.
Well done, Roger, to you.
You need a medal for that, Roger.
And thank you for being a channel member with a badge next to your name. Come see us on Tuesday at our meet and greet, 6 p.m. at Fraser's Sports Bar on Pattaya Road.
That's going to be a fun time.
22nd.
Yeah.
We got a lot of new people who want to meet us.
I'm expecting a big turnout there.
Ditto.
Yeah, we'll get a lot of new faces and some regular ones.
It's always great.
It's always a great time, though.
Yeah.
Yep. We have a lot of fun. Terry Fallon from Bancroft, I believe. Good morning, evening, Coop, Brooke, Darlene, and everyone on the live stream. How's the snow out there, Terry?
And thank you, Terry, and thank you for being a channel member, having the badge next to your name. Much appreciated.
Scott S. Good evening, CBD. Hope all are well. We are.
And we are. How you doing, Scotty?
Keith McDaniel. Good evening. Morning watching from Southeast Tennessee. Finally, 84 degrees Fahrenheit today.
Wow.
Wowzer.
It's warming up. He can put on a pair of shorts and a tank top now.
Yeah. It's probably a little warmer than that here, Heath, every day.
Yeah, it's about 91, 92.
You get to like it, man. I tell you, the warmth is nice.
Yeah.
And finally, that pool's heated up. It's just heaven today. Just heaven.
Perfect.
So it'll be, an hour a day from now on. Roger Carpenter. Hello, Coop, Brooke, Darlene, and Jackie. Wishing the CTA group a happy Easter. Are the kids enjoying Songkran?
They haven't gone out and played water. They don't want to. They're like, no, not for us. But we did have a blast. We went out to Tiger Zoo, so they got to feed the baby tigers. We went out to the elephant sanctuary where they could feed the elephants, and really, really great time. They enjoyed both. And next week we're looking to go out on the jet ski with the kids.
Nice.
And then in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing a driving tour Thailand with the kids, and we'll be filming it all. So where the plan is, we're going to drive all the way down to Koh Samui, do the 8-hour drive down, and then catch the 1.5-hour ferry over to Koh Samui. We'll spend 2 days there, and then because it'll be in May and low season, we're going to spend a couple of days in Phuket and film down there too.
So this is May.
Yep.
Yeah. So it'll be low season.
Yeah.
So
about 2.5 weeks time, we're going to make that.
You'll have better choice accommodations at least. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Low season, so it should
good
be
for you.
Really good time to go, and they're really looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Good experiences. Philip Hunt, happy Songkran, CBD, and everyone watching 5 days in, and life is great.
Yeah, he's been here for 5 days. Well done, Philip. And thank you for coming on and saying hello. Black Ops there.
Black Ops, Big Al, evening, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
Good evening, Al. How are you doing, buddy?
Saw Al at the market the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on over to the meet and greet. Darlene's got a question for you.
A nice
I think
lady
you might like it.
Anthrock Morton from Bangsaray. Hey, everyone. Everybody got your Songkran on?
Yeah, with the water. Yeah, I get that. And thank you, Annie, for being a channel member. Much appreciated, and having the badge next to your name.
Johnny Blaze, 19th should be the final day in Pattaya, Jomtien.
Which is today. Today's the 19th.
It is today.
Yeah.
So maybe tonight's.
Maybe it's.
But they like each area has its own day.
Yeah.
So
some say it's the 19th, some say it's the 20th. So I'm not entirely sure whether it's today or tomorrow is the final day.
Yeah, one of my favorite coffee shops closed for 4 days, so 19 to the 22nd. So who knows what they're doing? But J.E. Washington, good morning, CBD, and the rest of the CTA community.
Good morning, Mr. Washington, and thank you for coming on and joining us, brother.
Mick J. Thai government cannot outsmart Trump.
I think that's a weak starting point, but it is a starting point, and let's see what happens with the trade deals between the U.S. and Thailand. I'm hoping that there's going to be some lengthy negotiations, and they make it a bit fairer.
There'll be some give and take.
Expats that are retired out here. Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. He better start announcing some trade agreements shortly.
I think he will be.
I mean, these are supposed to be bringing everybody to the table. Oh, yeah, everybody.
They got 15 that they're finalizing now. Well, they're going to be announcing shortly.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Because I think that'll do several things. Obviously, it'll help the economy and help the markets. More certainty. Matt Smith, China virus.
Yeah, we can say that now because it's been officially let out. Yeah. So, I think maybe that was a good deal that Fauci got a pardon. Because he was actually helping fund the gain of function. So,
Vandy Dandy. Well, just getting back to that one thing about that Wuhan lab.
What's that?
The Chinese scrubbed that place. It's gone.
Deleted all the paperwork.
Everything.
Yeah.
They tore the building down, covered the site, tarmac, whatever. There's nothing. Well, hang on. If it didn't come from there, why are they doing that?
That's an excellent question.
And that was done quite a while ago.
Yes.
Vandy Dandy, it was pretty obvious it came from the lab. Correct. Yeah. The proximity of the lab to that wet market was too much of a coincidence.
Well, it was 7 miles away. 7 miles away is what the distance was between the lab and the wet market.
They got to spin it.
Yeah.
That's what the spin said.
Yeah.
It's a market, wet market.
It came from an animal over there.
Yeah. McJ, Sleepy Joe was always asleep at the wheel.
No, he wasn't. He gave Fauci a good pardon. So Fauci cannot be prosecuted for it.
1,500 pardons the last day, wasn't it?
It was
hello.
It was
thousands.
Yeah.
David Lowe. Swati Ka, Coop Brook and the CTA crew watching from a cool Rhode Island, missing warm, beautiful land of smiles and Route 66 and Fraser's and the good vibes. Great live streams and info. Well, we miss you too, Davey.
Yeah, come back out here soon, buddy.
Yeah. We'll see you at Route 66. You'll be sitting in the corner and I'll be a chair or two down. Usually. Dennis L. Hey, guys, is it possible to drive in Japan with just your Thai license only? I don't see why not. And no international driver's permit. Well,
you should be able to, because it's a neighboring Asian countries, Dennis. I'll be speaking to you tomorrow, anyways, Dennis. I got a proposal for you, so I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll go over that. But you should be able to drive in Japan. I know you can drive from Thailand into China on your Thai license. You can drive into Malaysia. So there's several neighboring countries to Thailand that you can legally use your Thai license and you're not required an international permit.
Wow. Good to know. Good to know. Johnny Blaze, love the positive news from Brooke regarding the pool. See, people are watching for that, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. this was.
And Mike's been always asking about the pool there.
Well, there you go. Live and learn with Mike. Oh, Brooke, you stop about that pool.
Laughing out loud. Yeah, because he kept saying, when are you going swimming? I want to come.
Phil L., I figured that COVID came from the lab in the first couple of days of the virus. There were workers that got sick and hospitalized days before the mayhem made the news.
It was actually 2 months, Phil, before the news broke about COVID in the wet lab. It was actually 2 months before. There was 4 workers that got sick with exactly the same symptoms as COVID-19.
I think, and they were shipping people all over the planet.
Yes.
They figured, hey, we're going to get stuck with this. It's going to we're going to shut down our economy. We better make sure everybody else is shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, keep it on a level playing field. Who knows? Alfa Romeo, I would appreciate it if the duties for importing peanut butter, Nutella, and red Italian wine into Thailand are dropped.
I think they should do reciprocal tariffs, 5% or 0%. Across the board, because Thailand does export a hell of a lot of stuff from Thailand to the US. You think LG, huge LG factory here in Thailand, a lot of the goods go to US. Samsung, Siemens, big factories here, a lot of the goods go to the US. And Australia and Europe. They're only taxed at 5%. But you try and bring anything in from the States, including clothes. I got taxed 80% for buying some winter gear to go on a cruise ship.
Who buys winter gear in Thailand?
Exactly. I didn't have a choice. I had to buy it on Amazon. And I got hit with 80% tariffs by Thailand because it came from America. I think it's wrong, and I think there should be reciprocal agreements between them.
Things are pretty cheap here as it is. So
yeah. If Trump hit, Thailand with the 80% tariff, I can guarantee you, a lot of Thai people will be out of work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for anybody.
Vandy Dandy, I went to Da Nang for a visa run and decided to stay. Wow. So he went to Vietnam and decided to stay. The beach and water here is great. Well, that's good to know.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. And we're going to see it in December on our December cruise ship.
Yeah,
we're going in December on December 20th until the 4th of January, I believe it is. So we will be seeing Da Nang on this cruise and some of the Philippine Islands and some of the other areas down here.
Yeah, I've heard that this Da Nang is excellent.
Yeah. I went to Ho Chi Minh City, wasn't too impressed with it. We couldn't go up to Da Nang. We were supposed to be going up to Da Nang on that cruise, but we couldn't go up to it because of bad weather at the time. And speaking of bad weather, there was a bad storm that hit up north in Thailand, up in Chiang Mai region. Yesterday, they had a bad storm. They called it a summer storm, and it lasted only about 15, 30 minutes. But it was very heavy rain and wind and caused quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
That happened just yesterday.
Mick J, Australia is getting expensive now, and we know that. Some hotels asking $300 a night, 4-star. That's I mean, that's kind of usual in the States. So now it's hitting Australia too. But yeah, it was. I was there in July, and it was damn expensive, I thought.
Do you remember what you paid for your place?
Christ,
that you stayed in July?
Well, it was 500 Australian a night, but it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo. So you're on the beach, you got a view. It's
about 500 a night. That's damn expensive.
Well, it's kind of like Airbnb, so you paid more for 10 nights, and I chipped in, so yeah. Rodney, I didn't pay that. Oh, Jesus, no. Rodney, good morning, Coop, Brooke, Darlene, and Jackie. Another great day here in Georgia.
And good morning to you, Rodney. Thank you for coming on and joining us. As always, pleasure to have you, brother.
Just had the Masters down there. JD Shemp, hello. I need a new gaming laptop. Would it be safe to ship from Amazon? Safe, I think it means. The shipping import is $350. Wow. Or should I take a day and go to Bangkok? Thanks, Jim.
Well, you can buy gaming laptops out here, JD. I have seen them here in Thailand. You can go to a place like Tukkom up there on the 3rd floor, I believe it is, 3rd or 4th floor. in Tukam, they have nothing but laptops and computers, and they do have gaming ones up there. The Acer gaming computer is there, which is very nice, very fast. If you're into Alienware, you can buy Alienware in Bangkok. There is a shopping mall up in Bangkok. It's a tech mall. You and I have been there. I can't remember the name of it. Can you remember the name of that mall in Bangkok?
Every floor
had tech.
Oh, huge.
Huge mall too.
Yeah, you need anything in tech, that was the place to go.
Yeah. And they did have Alienware there, which is in my opinion, the best gaming computer on the market.
Yeah,
I've owned 2 in my lifetime.
Bring your technology with you if you can. If you're here already, you can buy everything here.
Yeah, but if you're going to be ordering online, you're going to be paying a pretty price on import tax.
Yeah, it's. I bought an iPad here, a brand new iPad. I bought it at the mall, and they spoke English. They said everything's got to be in English for me, transferred everything. It was simple, just the way it'd be in the West. So I was happy that. Kev D, happy Raster, guys. Easter. I love your condo videos. I'm coming in May, but who's counting? Will there be much available in the premium condos, Riviera, Copacabana? Oh, absolutely.
Yes, because at the end of this month, well, once Songkran finishes, the tourists tend to leave an exodus out of the country. They have to go back to work. They're young bucks. So that's when you find the great deals that are coming around. And to give you a bit of news, Copacabana, I can see from my balcony, is building Copacabana number 2 now as we speak, and is about 18 months away from completion. Riviera currently has 4 Riviera condo buildings out here between Jomtien and Wongamat, 3 in Jomtien, 1 in Wongamat, and they have announced they're building another 4. 1 is started already and is started at Pradamak Hill, and then they're building another 3 in Jomtien. And it's just so many that they're building. They're extremely, extremely popular. The one they're building at Pradamak Hill sold before the building is even finished. Every condo has sold.
Well, there'll be lots of rentals.
Yeah, so every single one has sold out before the building is even completed. It's still about 8 months away from completion.
Yeah,
it does. And they've already sold every single condo in it.
And they're building a Riviera across from us.
Yeah, Riviera, California, that one's called. So the one they're building right across from us.
I guess the point of that is I'll use watching or watching later. There's all kinds of construction going on. I don't see anywhere there's a slowdown in construction, man.
No, it's just build, build, build.
Oh, yeah.
You build it, they'll come.
And what's that mean? Yeah. Well, to me, it means there's going to be a whack of units to rent. Sure, some of the sales to people that buy them, they'll live in them. But the majority, probably not.
I would say 75% are for rent.
Yeah, and good news. So, your rents will always, in my opinion, be affordable. And probably the prices to buy will be affordable compared to anything in the West.
Yeah.
So, good news.
Yeah. Easter. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Misspelled that.
Dennis L, did someone say jet ski?
I sure did. But that's not why I'm going to call you tomorrow.
Terry Fallon, Brooks, snow's melting. Oh, thank God. And can finally see the grass in places. Plus 11 centigrade tomorrow and sunshine. Can't wait.
Wow, double digits.
Well, that'll put a good melt on. Thank heaven. Let's hope the snow's done. It should be done by now, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Poor Terry, he'll be
end of April. Yeah. Poor guy.
Live and learn with Mike Cooper. Did you see my text I sent you online?
Good question, Mike.
Okay.
If you sent it today, probably not. I've been very busy with the kids today, as they're out here with us now and demanding a lot of my attention, which is perfectly normal. They haven't seen us for quite some time. Mike, no, just see it right now, but I'm not going to read it out on stream. That's your private info. I will read it after the live stream.
Daniel M. Hello, everyone. So what do people do about the proof of life form the Social Security Administration supposedly comes out with every year? Is that an issue, and how is that handled? Thank you.
No, Daniel. What a lot of people do is they log on to their social security from over here in Thailand, which you can do. And you have a login ID and authentication, and you just do the thing on there. It says, I'm still alive. And that's it. It's that simple. People had their social security stopped because they didn't answer the email back in September that said, you're required to show proof of life, that you're still alive and you're over. That's required for those that are overseas, Daniel. That you have to do that on an annual basis, show proof of life, i.e. go log into your portal, say, yes, I'm still alive. So pretty straightforward and easy. I think you can set up, but there are some secret questions that only you would know the answer to, so somebody couldn't hack into yours and continue claiming your social security long after you're gone. So there are some protections there. And go on to our Facebook group, which is Coopersthaiadventure Community. I'm not yet of that age because I'm only 55. When I hit 62, yeah, I'll have to do the same thing. But until then, no. So go on there, and a lot of people, that was a big topic that a lot of people posted about and how they went around and did it. Yeah, and got around it.
I suppose just to add, like if you don't have family that can be a mailing address for you when you're here, hopefully you have family and that they would notify you of important letters. You might want to look at a mail forwarding service then. You know, so you're leaving the States, no family there, nobody, you know, you're gonna
One second, Brooke, go ahead.
That, you know, maybe look into these postal forwarding services. So it's so much a month and they'll send the mail here. The mail system does work here. So if a letter's sent to you or a package, you will get it eventually. It's not going to be 2 or 3 days like maybe in the West when you mail it in country, but you know, definitely within 2 to 3 weeks easily should arrive.
Yeah.
But Coop's right. If the main thing is notify, if you know you're coming and you have no family back there that can handle things for you on a phone call, then notify everybody, like your banks and your credit card companies. And but yeah, that way there's no surprises. Blakester Drums, evening everyone.
And hello, Blakester, and thank you for being a channel member with the badge next to your name. Thank you.
Stevie Dice, Daniel M, Social Security proof of life. I think it will be replaced by Face ID.
I think that's the way it's going to go, Steve. I would agree with you that you just log into your portal on your Social Security, and it'll ask you to turn your head, blink 3 times, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I mean, people still working with paper. That's kind of, even I know that's, you know, like ancient.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't mail letters anymore, you email them. And it's all technology. So, and it's a big savings doing that. You know, you don't need this paper backup, paper product. So sooner the better. Blakester Drums, a little off topic, by the way. The last few live streams, you have had a lot more screen freezes compared to in the past. Well, we don't see it here. Just thought I'd mention it.
Yeah, we were having our internet updated there, Blakester. So the internet provider that we use here called TMN, they were updating updating the server, and they're still updating it now. They said it's supposed to be completed by the end of the month.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I like Thailand. They're always updating their technology.
Well, let's get the job done. We can't have these live streams. Staggered. Alfa Romeo says, gents, I'm having a wonderful Easter morning here in the Great White North, watching the Land of Smiles, and on the computer just about hit enter booking another flight there. Okay, wowzer. High season here. Here I come.
High season. High season's coming to a finish unless you're going to be
He's
here
going to be here
month.
quick. Yeah.
Okay, Romeo. I thought he said later on the summer and probably at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's his plan. Yeah.
I saw a picture of Romeo the other day. Pin was dragging him along the beach, and his hands were digging in, and they were pulling trenches.
I don't want to go back to Canada. No, don't make me.
Dennis Marsden. Hello, guys. Watching from Switzerland.
And thank you, Dennis.
Wowzer.
From Switzerland.
Yeah,
much
nice.
Appreciated, brother.
How's the weather over there? Elvie Abroad. My poor Tesla stock has really dropped. Hope that 220,000 car comes soon. Don't worry, Elvie. You hang on. You're going to be quite happy by the end of the year. And,
well,
It's a terrific buying opportunity on Tesla.
Elon Musk is supposed to be making an announcement on Tuesday of this week, so stay tuned for that, about the future of Tesla.
I'm still buying Tesla, so don't worry. And it's actually on sale, so I wouldn't worry. But again, it's a long-term hold. Like, that's your AI play, guys. Right, Coop?
Yeah.
5 years.
Definitely.
Terry Fallon. Coop, how's the cruise videos coming along?
Haven't edited them. We've been too busy with the kids, Terry, but don't worry, we are going to get around to it. The kids still have 2 weeks left of online schooling. So they have all this week to which they're doing prep work for the exams, which are the following week. So they got all their exams the week after this. In every subject, all 7 subjects that they got. And Leanne's about to go into 10th grade.
Wow.
And Bunchy's about to go into junior high. So
geez, time flies.
The kids grow up quick. And we will get around, Terry, to doing them. I did mention it to Darlene. I said, "Oh, when are we going to edit those videos so we can get them up?"
I think you got a lot
on
of
the channel.
What's called the can. Like, you just got to get them done, and then
we got like 8-10 videos in the bag that we need to edit so everybody can see. Yeah.
Oh, there'll be lots coming. Dennis L, they tax me upon entry. Have too many watches.
You do have a lot of watches. Yeah.
Phil L, the beach in Da Nang is definitely much nicer than Jomtien and Pattaya Beach. It's very clean and the sand is like sugar.
Wow.
Here the
I'm looking forward to seeing it in December.
Well, several people have said how.
Are you coming on that cruise with us in December, or are you going to be in Australia?
I got to find out from my granddaughter the graduation date. It's in December at her nursing. It's final. So then she's a nurse. So I'm.
Oh, well done.
I'm expected to be there for this graduation. So, yep.
Starlink.
Well,
you could be there via Starlink on
between you and me. I think it's early December where you're heading out late 20th. So it might work out both ways.
Okay,
let's hope. Juan Style.
Hey,
this is my first time back on the live stream since last year.
I know.
Whoa, watching you guys enjoying life just made me miss everything too much. Coop, be on the lookout for an email from me, my friend.
Okay, no problem, Javon. I remember when you and your brother were out here. And
at the meet and greet.
Yeah, he came to the meet and greet.
And
he came
also
to
Route 66.
And Route 66 as well with his brother. Pleasure meeting both of you, by the way.
I remember that.
And he was telling me about it, wanting to bring his mom and dad out here. Ooh. So he was coming out on a recce to try and explore the area and see what there is out there. So yeah, it'd be a pleasure to hear back from you, Javon. I'll look out for your email, brother. Thank you for coming on the live stream. Much appreciated.
Yep. So there's a tech mall across from where I purchased my bike. It's attached to the McDonald's. That's it. That's
that is where Tukam is, where we bought your bike. Yes, I remember.
Not sure the street. I think that's
South Pattaya.
South Pattaya. Okay.
Yeah, South Pattaya Street.
Scott S. The tech mall.
Fortune Town. That's the one.
Fortune Town. Yeah,
that's the mall we went to, Scott. That they've got all the tech out there, and they've even bringing back a lot of retro. We saw record players there, reel-to-reel players, 8-tracks. Remember the old 8-track cassette tapes? They had them there too, with the old cassette tapes as well that you could buy, and the vinyl records and everything that if you wanted to be a YouTuber. The whole setup there, the microphone setups, like these ones here, the big mics with the boom arms and the mixers, they had it all there. Robots to clean your condos and all sorts of great things were there. So if you're a bit of a techie, that's the place to go. Fortune Town.
Yeah. Kev D, thanks, guys.
You're very welcome, Kev.
Alpha says, Coop, Fortune Town IT Mall, and the MBK Center in Bangkok. Okay.
Both are quite good, yes.
Bingo. They do have an Apple store.
Yes.
Standalone Apple store in Bangkok. Oh, that was good to see. David Lowe. I can't believe some of the condos and villas available for rent on the Facebook groups and Dot Properties and others. My head is spinning. North Central, Pradamak, Jomtien, East Dark Side. The choices. Too many, eh? That's
what a lot of people say. There's too many choices. Yeah. It's like you go look at one online and you're like, oh, this one's great. It's got everything I need, and you're like, yeah, that's the one. And then you look at another one. oh, this one is even better than the last one. Then you go look at another one. Oh, this one's even better. And they're all in the same sort of similar price range.
Boots on the ground, then you can, physically see
Mm.
them and you
Yeah.
can make a quick decision. Phil L, as long as your social security check is deposited to a U.S. bank, there's no proof of life letters.
Is that true?
I did not.
I didn't know that, Phil.
I would be a little leery about that.
I know several of our subscribers did get the proof of life letter.
Yeah.
And they had to log into their social security portal.
Yeah. I think, well, the reason they send the letters is to verify that there is a living person.
Mm.
They're sending checks to people 200 years old, 150 years old. So,
yeah.
Well, that's what the computers were saying. So, but if it's going into a bank account, who's to say the guy's alive? I mean, they just keep putting it in, wouldn't they? So, yeah, I don't know if that's true. Terry Fallon, guys, have you seen any new construction around the Bang Saray area?
All the time.
Yes. Really? Okay.
The developer down there that has most of the condo complexes, we met him, very nice guy from England, British guy. And he was in the process of building 3 new projects. And he said to Sean and I, when they're finished, he'd like us to come back and film them. He's going to give us exclusivity to go in there and film them first.
Nice.
He likes the videos that we made and the quality of the videos. He said, when these next 3 are done, I'll be contacting you and Sean. Come down here and film them. You'll be first.
Well, you are a straight shooter.
I try and be.
Yeah,
I do try and be.
JD Shimp, iPostal will scan your mail as a PDF.
That's true. Yes.
Bingo. There's a good thing.
Yeah, iPostal will.
So that's like a monthly service you pay for.
Yes.
Your mail comes in,
and they just scan it to you as a PDF, as an email, and they take out all your junk mail.
Yeah, forget getting these things forwarded to you. Get it scanned and sent, and it's immediate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Save you money.
Jesus. There you go. Learn something new every day on this channel. Dave the Dasher. Hey, Coop.
Hey, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Dave the Dasher. I'm trying to see.
Do
I know him?
Good handle.
I think that's a Bitcoin guy.
Okay. Lost Boy. Greetings, friends. I was out last night in Naklua until 3 a.m. Wow. Getting soaking wet. And a few pops. Now I'm at La Habana bar and the restaurant having espresso martinis.
That sounds nice.
Ooh,
I've never had one of them.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people enjoy the Songkran.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's we were out yesterday. There was a brand, so the gym I go to, they've been working on this for a month, a brand new restaurant.
Right.
Sports bar. So I've got hooked on this National Rugby League, NRL, out of Australia. It's pretty good. And so my Aussie buddy Brownie invited me, hey, come on, let's go see the new bar and watch the game on the big screen. Well, geez, they got padded seats in there and, the 70-baht beers, so $2 beers, and, had a couple of pops, and yeah, it was a good game. So
yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't.
Well,
it confuses me.
So, and I did too. I didn't understand it at all, and I was, well. And then Brownie came up for one game, and why'd they do that? What happened there? Why did they call that penalty? And boy, after an explanation of 40 minutes, you get it. Okay. You know what I mean? It's a tough guy's game, man. It's like football without the pads. Alfa Romeo, Brooke, the weather here in the Great White North has finally turned for the better. 16 degrees Celsius and sunny. Mowing the lawn later today. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is the grass grown that quick that he's mowing it already?
Yeah. 16 is like the high 60s, mid 60s. So, yeah, you'll miss it. You wish you were here. I know that, Alpha. Dave the Dasher, this is my first ever time on your live stream.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Yeah. Much appreciated, bro.
Yep. Terry Fallon, Alpha, send some of that weather our way in Bancroft. Stony Creek to Bancroft. That's a bit of a drive.
Yeah.
Heath McDaniel, last 8-track I've seen was in Dad's 71
El Camino. I remember those. They were great cars.
Oh, man. I had an 8-track.
Half car, half pickup.
Yeah. Those were,
I had one. They were great. Column shift.
Yep.
Loved it.
I had an 8-track in my first car. Was a 1972 Datsun.
Yeah.
E200. Okay.
Oh, I remember those Datsuns. Yeah, they were ugly things.
Oh, yeah, they were ugly.
Sorry, Brooke.
but I was going to university, and I think the first 8-track I bought was Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh, yeah.
And that was good. Every song on that tape was good. The problem is, Coop, sometimes the tape would get stuck and you're screwed.
You push the eject button.
Oh, I know. It didn't work, man. Yeah, them were the days. And those tapes are worth a few bucks now.
I know, they weren't cheap.
Phil L., did anyone see the robots in China that were running a 2K race? Yep, amazing, but a bit scary.
Well,
Well,
I didn't see it.
they had
Did you?
operators behind everyone. Yeah. It's we'll see. Tesla's working on them, and those will be independent.
The iBot.
Yeah,
It's called, yeah.
interesting times we're ahead, guys. Trust me.
Very.
You're gonna, yeah. Terry Fallon, look forward to seeing those videos. That's the area we are looking at. Okay.
Yeah. Banks Array. When those next 3 projects are finished, we will be going down there. Sean and I, we've already spoke to each other about it. And it should be later on this year. The first one will be done. So he's building 3 brand new projects down there. A couple pool villas and then 2 big condo complexes.
The senior home was down there.
Yes.
You know, it's a beautiful area. It's quieter, but a lot of people love that.
I got about 20 subscribers down there that love it.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to mention everyone that's there absolutely loves it. And if you like seafood, man, I'll tell you, that's a lot of good restaurants there.
Yeah.
Seafood restaurants.
It's easy. Everything's in walking distance.
Yeah.
You don't have to go far.
No.
Yeah.
And you're close to the highway. So if you want to whip up whip up Sukhumvit to jump in, you're here. LV Abroad, what would be a good hotel walking distance from Songkran too? Nothing fancy needed. I think there's one down at the end of the road there on
right there by Rumpole Market, but I can't think of the name of it.
I can't either. I know it.
It's about a 3-4 star hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be reasonably priced. You know, you got the market beside you. You got the bank across
the bars, and then you got
3 minutes to the beach.
Yeah.
You know, walk down one of the soys. So
yeah.
So Elvie, you might just want to, I don't know, get on Google Maps or something, and
ask in the Facebook group.
Yeah, there you go. Bingo.
In our Facebook group there, Coopersthaiadventure community is for subscribers only, but being your comment has popped up on here, that means you're a subscriber now, because the comment section is for subscribers only. You're then eligible to join the Coopersthaiadventure community group on Facebook, where we have over 1,800 people on there and over 400 people boots on ground, and they know all the hotels in the area. I've only ever stayed in one hotel in the area, and that was in Pattaya, and that was the Holiday Inn Express, is where we stayed in Pattaya. I've never stayed in any of the other hotels here, so I can't really give them an honest review or opinion, but many of our subscribers can, and they'd be more than happy to help you out and tell you in the comment section on there in the live chat which one's a good one to go to.
There's actually a couple on that road now.
There's like 3 there on the road.
Well, next time we'll try and get the name, mention that. Yeah, but the Facebook group page, definitely that's good to know.
Yeah.
Javon Styles, yes, I'll be bringing mom and dad and my uncle with me this time to buy property.
Well done.
Stepping up. Mom looks at both of you like celebrities.
No.
So you may have to sign autographs at the next meet and greet.
No, I'll give a big hug and say welcome, but no, I am not a celebrity, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I have had some feedback come back through the grapevine that some people are saying Cooper's a bit of a snob.
What?
Yes, I've been hearing that for some of the subscribers out here. They go out and do different events, and I don't attend. The reason I don't attend is I don't have time. I really do wish I had the time in the world like you, Mr. Brooke Schneider here.
I have no time.
You know, because Darlene and I are out filming. We're scouting new locations. Brooke comes on for an hour or 2 on the live stream, and then he does whatever he wants for the rest of the week. You're living the life of Larry there, Brooke. Me, on the other hand, I am busy as heck from morning till night every single day. And I don't get much time for a break, except for when we're on the cruise ships. Yeah. So I am not a snob at all. I give up as much free time as I possibly can every Monday at Route 66, every 4th Tuesday at the meet and greets, and sometimes we'll have some special events on where we'll get together with a group of people and we'll go out and have a blast. But other than that, I have my time fully booked up with Darlene, my wife, and of course the kids are out here now with us too.
Oh yeah.
So I really don't have a lot of free time. And it's not because I'm a snob or anything. I am not. I'm Mr. Down to Earth like everybody else on here. I don't think I'm any better than anybody. And I'm not snapping at you, Javon. It's just some people out here expect me to be at every single thing that they want to do. And I wish we could. I wish we had the time to do it.
You're a busy
but
boy.
we don't. And I am a very busy person. I wish I had more time.
Well, here's the situation. You're still quite young.
55.
You have dues to pay.
What
my dues, on the other hand, are all paid. Okay. Now I get to sit back and relax while you do the work.
I know.
So keep it up.
So yeah, guys, I'm really not. I'm really down to earth, and you'll see when you meet me on the fourth Tuesday every month. I like to go walk around and to all the tables and speak to everybody that comes to the meet and greet personally. And I'll spend as much time with you as possible and talk to you. And then I give you my private contacts and we can meet up and stuff like that when we have events.
How many people do you know have asked you for your autograph?
Never.
No. So wouldn't that be something?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be famous. Now, this is a friendship group. It's not about fame. I never joined YouTube to make it about fame. I joined it to make everybody's life easier and make friends in retirement
and get 100 likes on this live stream.
Yeah, so you think we're doing a good job?
Hit that like button right now. It
doesn't cost you a penny, and
Next,
it makes my wife happy.
There's Alfa Romeo. I'm booking my flights for this December high season. Okay, for any fellow Canadians, Americans watching, Air Canada flights on sale this Easter weekend. Oh, that's good to know.
I heard the flights have gone up.
Thanks for sharing that, by the way,
since the tariffs come out. So
I've heard that flights are still expensive, but they've had a lot of cancellations now too. Into the U.S. I know Canadians are canceling a lot of flights.
Well, last Sunday we flew to Philippines and back. I didn't think it was expensive. I thought it was the normal price.
Yeah,
I didn't think I paid anything extra for it.
No. I think the further out you book, it does help. Obviously, Alpha's doing that.
It's like $100 each, one way. So I didn't think it was that expensive.
Poor Glenn mentioned today he had a 24-hour flight from just north of West Palm Beach to Bangkok. So Jesus,
he must have had a layover somewhere.
Well, you got it. I think he had different stops. So. Yeah. Scott S., the proof of life letter is for those who have an address outside of the U.S. On their Social Security account. Well, that does make sense. Yeah. I was in that situation and missed 2 letters due to moving around, and my check goes into the U.S. Oh, and my check does go into the U.S. bank. So yeah, they do want to hear from you. But
yeah, I thought it was for everybody outside the U.S. Irregardless whether you had a bank account in America or in Thailand or Vietnam or Philippines. If you're living outside the U.S., I thought it applied to you for the proof of life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mick J. Brooke, you're always freezing.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty warm most of the time.
I mean, you're freezing right now.
The water gets cold sometimes. Oh, he's talking about, okay.
Yeah, your camera, you're freezing. Actually, right now as we're talking to you, your face is frozen.
Hama. Well, you upgrade your internet, Coop.
It's not my internet.
Mickey Mouse internet you got. You got to do
You're cold as ice, buddy.
Philip Hunt, looking forward to the meet and greet at Fraser's next Tuesday. Correct. Plus.
Yeah, see you there, Philip. Yeah.
6 p.m. next Tuesday, guys. Going to be a good time. Vino Sivantham. Hope I hit that right. The weather in Toronto is finally getting better and warming up. Thank heavens.
Yeah.
This is kind of late. It should have been.
It is very late in the year.
Yeah.
End of April.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
Yep. David Lowe, Tech Talk, knee pie phone from Tesla, Elon are on Starlink. Very revolutionary and affordable.
I've not heard of that one.
No. Elon comes out with a phone. Look out.
Starlink phone. I think it'll be. Yeah. I think it would be big, major competition for the world.
I think that's a no-brainer.
You could use it anywhere. Use it on cruise ship. That would be the end of paying expensive internet on cruise ships.
Yeah, he's
because Starlink is everywhere.
Another reason to own the
Airplanes,
stock. He's a
you wouldn't have to
disruptor.
pay for Wi-Fi and airplanes anymore. I think that'd be fantastic. I'd love for him to
One
bring that
phone
out.
works anywhere in the planet.
Yeah.
No SIM cards.
No.
No, you know, what are they going to make it illegal to use the phone? No, no.
And if he did it like Starlink, $100 a month, I would
Pay it.
buy it.
I'd do it.
I would do it in
Yeah.
a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Even though I'm paying
It's the only
$30 a
phone-
month for
well,
my
it's the only phone
subscription
you
here.
need. You wouldn't need.
You wouldn't need another phone.
Now I got two phones. Really, when you add it up,
Yeah.
shit, probably close to that. But no,
Yeah.
not quite. But Phil L. La Winta. That's it.
That's the one down
we're
the
thinking
road.
about.
Yes, Phil.
It's
Thank you.
close to the Rompo Market. Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks, Phil.
La Winta.
And I've seen people stay in that. So
Yeah.
you know, Philip Hunt. Elvie, I'm staying at the La Winta. It's great. Okay,
I
good
have
news.
heard that. It's a 4-star hotel, I believe. It's got a pool and a gym there, I think. And from what I've heard from the feedback, and people say it's a very nice
Yeah,
hotel.
it's close to everything.
Yeah, it's right next to Rumpo Market, so very handy.
No idea what the prices are, but
Hmm.
John Stiles, Brooke Dad loves CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Can't wait to get back down on the corner and out in the street and jump.
Yeah, send me an
Yeah.
email, Javon. Let us know when you're coming back out, buddy.
Yep.
It'd be great to meet up with all of you.
Blakester Drums, 97 people on, only 57 likes. Wow, come on, hit that like button. Make
Hit the
everyone
damn
smile.
thumbs up button. Yes,
Hit
please.
that damn thumbs up button.
Pound it, pound it, pound it,
Yeah,
pound
just
it.
get
Yes,
that
please.
hammer out and hammer
It
it.
does help the channel, so thank you guys.
Alpha says that Terry, I'm looking forward to meeting you and the rest of the CTA crew. Yeah, it's kind of good putting a name to the face. When
It
you
is.
see them on the
I
live
really
streams.
like that.
Enjoying a cold Leo, that's one of the beers here, guys, in the beautiful, sunny, hot weather in the land of smiles.
Yeah, and Terry says, sounds great, Alpha.
Yep.
We got a really good group of people. And that new subscriber that we met down at the pool today,
Glenn, yeah.
I introduced him to one of our old subscribers, been here for a year, Don. And when Don first came out here, folks, he had 2 bad knees and he was using a walker. Since he's been here, he no longer needs a walker or cane, anything. He's walking around like he said 20 years younger.
Yep. Feels it.
Because he goes to a massage. He went regularly every single day for an hour
Initially,
massage.
yeah.
Initially. Now he does it once a week on a Thursday.
2 hour.
For a 2-hour massage. And he says it's super fantastic. And he said it was better than any physiotherapy he could have had in the USA.
Yep. So here's what Coop did. A good thing today. He introduced Glenn, the new guy who's kind of had bad knees, to Don.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Don says, "Hey, he's got a top of the line
walker
with wheels on, and that's probably what Glenn could use." So he lent it to Glenn. It turns out they're 4 doors down,
on the same floor
on the same floor in the same building. Hello. So that's a good group.
Yeah,
well done.
So we when you guys come out here, we try and introduce you to people that are similar to you. You know, if you have any medical issues, then we'll introduce you to people that are in that category that can give you advice. You know, we introduced him to Tony. Tony's had problems with his hip and his knee, and he had stem cell treatment, and that was something that Glenn was interested in. So I introduced him to Tony, and Tony can tell him about his experience here with stem cells. He's been doing it for over a year, and he says his knee is fantastic now, and so is his hip.
Good to know.
You know, and stem cell treatment is illegal in America. You can't get it done for love or money, but it's completely legal and regulated by the Thai government here in Thailand. So Thailand, in some respects, is a lot more advanced than the West.
Yeah. Well, as I said to Glenn today, I said their hospitals are state of the art here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I visited clinics, and I've been in a hospital when Mom was down in Florida, but and they're okay. But these, you know, these are good or better. So,
oh yeah,
yep. Don't worry. Big Al says so.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Big Al says, "Morning, gents. I went to vote yesterday. Okay, he's in Canada. I think we will definitely relocate to Thailand sooner than later if Carney is elected."
Oh boy.
Yeah, Trudeau. He kind of.
It was Carney, one of Trudeau's sidekicks or something.
No,
I don't know much about Canadian politics.
Yeah, Carney was. He's Canadian, but he. I think he was Bank of Montreal. He was running it for a while, and then he got. I think the Bank of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of ran that for a while.
Right.
Kind of like Jerome Powell would be in the States, right?
Yeah.
And then he got hired by the Bank of England. Now that was a big promotion, right? and he was kind of well respected in all those positions. But he got helicoptered in as the prime minister. Nobody voted for this guy other than a few hundred delegates of the Liberal Party.
Okay.
And he's the prime minister of Canada now. So the lucky
acting, I think, isn't it?
Well, no, he's the prime minister.
Okay.
For another 12 days or till the end, till election, and then the vote is. But he had a surge initially because people were so sick of Trudeau.
Just wanted him
out. Oh God, anybody but Trudeau type of thing. Well, Carney had a surge, and I'm thinking, God, if they vote that guy in, they deserve everything they get, which will be even worse country than they got. I can't see that happening. I think Poilievre will get in. And, whether it's good or bad, hey, you need a change. Yeah. And you've had Liberals in for 9 years or whatever it is.
They become complacent.
Well, yeah, you need a change because things, it's like Trump. They needed a change in the States. Well, they got Trump. Good or bad, hey, it's going to be a change. And it is, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, so Big Al says he'll be here sooner than later. Just keep buying your Bitcoin and test, and you'll be here sooner than later. Frank T, how's the weather lately?
Ideal. It's been about 31 to 33 Celsius, so low to mid 90s Fahrenheit. And absolutely fantastic. Loving it.
Yeah, I see the young people, man, they're sunning themselves in the sun. So, whether they got block on or something, but I like to get maybe 15 minutes a day of direct sunlight, good for the body. But other than that, if I'm in the pool, it's in the shaded area.
Yeah.
When you're on the bike, you don't notice the heat, but I get enough, hell, I got a good.
Oh, yeah, ditto.
Yeah. Oh, you lady.
Yeah, you are darker than me. I ride in Darling likes riding in the aircon in the SUV.
Yeah.
You want to get a lot of sun in there.
When you get here, guys, you'll look for shade. Shade's nice, but as you acclimate, you'll like the warmth here.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So it's
and it takes about a month to acclimate towards the weather here.
Yeah.
So about a month, and you're good then.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So no, the weather's ideal, I think. J.E. Washington at Alpha, I will cancel the seat next to the book for you in June. Juwan Styles, just joking about the autographs. Aw, here I thought we were absolutely no snobbish attitude detected. Coop rolled out the red carpet and extended his hand to me and my bro. The mayor of Coopersville is as down to earth as it gets.
And thank you, Juwan.
Well spoken.
Just some people disappointed. They wanted to do functions, and they're like, "Coop, you started all this. You should be coming with us." And they're doing their own thing, And I can't always fit in and do it when they want to do it because I have other obligations. So
and it's good you have people take over.
Yeah.
Like, hey, anybody that can help out, do their thing and keep it real.
Yeah.
JD Shemp, Starlink is still under review for Thailand.
I hope it comes.
Yeah.
I hope it comes. There's a lot of rural areas in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the Philippines.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it's in the Philippines, so it's coming. Frank T, has U.S. tariffs affected you guys, or have you not noticed any changes?
Not noticed any changes.
Too early, I think,
Frank, because the U.S. government put a 90-day freeze on it, except for the 25% tariffs on vehicles. We don't feel that because all the vehicles you buy in Thailand are made in Thailand, or China or Vietnam. Very few vehicles from the West make it out to Thailand.
Yeah.
So we really don't feel it over here in regards to the tariffs. Other than when you want to order something online from Amazon, which a lot of people stop using Amazon when they come to Thailand, and they use their equivalent over here in Asia, which is called Shopee and Lazada. And Shopee and Lazada are both Asian websites and apps that you can order clothes and goods and things like that, whatever you need. And because they're shipped within Asia, they have a trade agreement with themselves, and there's virtually no tariffs on it whatsoever. Or if it is, it's so damn small you don't even notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll
and the shipping is free.
Impacted,
which is great.
Bad as some of the Western, because as you said, a lot of the stuff here will be imported from China. Well,
China, Vietnam,
there are no
Cambodia,
or whatever there is. It's working.
Yeah,
so.
Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines.
Yeah.
We get it all from all these countries, and I mean, like I said, the shipping is free, and it's fantastic.
I think back home in Canada that Jesus,
deliver to your door.
They're
in the
going
lobby.
to be big trouble there if they don't come to the table and get something worked out, you know. And they're talking, you know, Carney was talking tough. He's going to do this, stand up, you know, and Ford, the guy in Ontario, he backed down quick. But, you know, hey, well, time will tell. Interesting times.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Fallon, guys, it's been a 5-month winter here. That's it in Bancroft, man.
Yeah.
Still burning the wood stove.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, but the wood's free. So.
Yeah.
Frank T, has DGP2 cleared out now that Songkran is over?
No, it'll be the end of this month.
Yeah.
End of this month, about another week or two, and then you'll see a huge difference in the amount of people that'll be at the pool. It'll only be us retirees here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That'll be in the pool. The rest, it'll be empty.
This is our third Songkran.
Third Songkran here, yeah.
And you do see a noticeable difference.
Come the 1st of May, it's
everything kind of.
You go to the beach, there's so many chairs available. They're doing discounts on sitting there at the chairs on the beach, you know. Instead of 100 baht, it's 50 baht, you know. There's discounts at the restaurants to try and get the retirees to go in there and eat. They're competing with each other, you know. Half price Tuesdays, half price Thursdays at this place, you know, and happy hours extended by from 1 hour to 2 hours in a lot of the bars. So you notice a big difference.
Prices do come down, not only in accommodations, but you know, a little bit of everything else. And the business people here, they kind of have to make their year in the high season.
Yes,
because they ain't doing much in the low season.
It's just us retirees here, which is my favorite part of
quiet,
Thailand.
Nice, no crowding. Yeah, roads aren't as busy.
Yeah, we go to the food court at the mall. There's no long line. There was plenty of seats available. We notice it straight away. Yeah, big difference.
Kim Henriksen, hello from Denmark. I have a big wish for you two. Can you please not talk so much about Misty? I cannot buy it here in Europe. It's hurting my heart every time.
And I feel for you, Kim.
Why can't you buy it?
And what I learned is several countries you can't buy it in. And what people do is they go like to Thailand or Philippines or somewhere in Asia, and they stay here for 2 months and they get that visa stamp in their passport. And then they go on to IBKR and apply for it and say, hey, I'm in Thailand. Show tenancy agreement for a month or 2 months, whatever. And then they'll approve you to buy it because you're no longer in the European Union or in England. That's why a lot of our British subscribers that are here boots on ground, we've been able to help them buy it because they're not in the UK. Okay.
I don't like Kim. See if you can download IBKR in Denmark. I mean, it's a trading platform.
They won't let you can download IBKR, but they won't let you. No,
they won't let you buy a stock.
No.
Interesting.
No,
the government's telling
because
you
of EU restrictions
what you can and can't do with your money.
Correct.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
How the EU.
Yeah, but that's the way around it. Several people are doing it.
Way around is buy Bitcoin.
I learned that from a YouTuber called British Huddle.
Okay.
He made a video about it just today. He's currently in Dubai and he's able to get it, but when he was in the UK, he couldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
interesting.
Yeah, it's still a good stock, so we will probably have to talk about it a bit. Yeah. Phil L, they used to hold a church service every Sunday in the old restaurant in front of La Winta down the road here. I'm not sure if they are still doing it or what denomination it represented.
I have no idea.
No,
that's a new one on me there.
There's a couple expat churches we've been to.
Yes.
And
there's a big one on Jomtien Beach Road.
Yeah, there's definitely
Baptist church.
Yep, services for whatever you need, and I think Catholic services too, or
big expat community here. Yeah.
Philip Hunt, $58 Australian per night.
Booked online.
Booked online. That's probably
that'll be about 40 US. Around about just under 40 US.
No, less than that. Probably what do you say? Yeah.
58 Australian,
no,
about
right,
40 US. Yeah. So not bad there per night at the La Winta hotel.
Yeah.
Just down the road from us.
Jeffrey Spivey, 7 days until I leave the land of smiles. Oh, you're gonna miss it. I fly out on the 26th and land in Bangkok on the 28th.
He's can't
leaving
wait.
4. Oh, I thought he was leaving the land.
No, 7 days until he's coming out here. So he'll be here on the 26th. Well, lands here on the 28th. Well done, Jeffy, and it'll be a pleasure to meet you, brother.
Yeah, definitely. Tommy Lee, there's that big smile. Good morning, Cooper, Brooks, and Darlene.
Hello, Tommy the Tominator, as Brooke likes to call you.
Tommy the Tominator. Alfa Romeo at Big Al, I agree.
Get out of Canada. What's your excuse, Romeo?
If Carney wins. Mark Schaefer. Hi, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. How walkable are the streets around there as far as the traffic, sidewalks, dogs, etc.? Say if you wanted to walk towards Pattaya for dining, shopping, or exercise. Thanks.
A lot of people do. We had several subscribers here that used to walk religiously to Pattaya every single day. One person comes into mind, our very first subscriber that moved into this at Grand Part 2. He was very big into golf. And he's a member of AA out here. Come on, who is it? Who am I talking about?
Leo.
Leo. He walked to Pattaya every single day and back again on the sidewalks.
Yep.
And he loved it. We'd be driving back from Pattaya and we'd see Leo walking, and he was loving it. He would never get the bus. He wanted to do the exercise and walk to Pattaya and back every day.
I wouldn't say the sidewalks are similar to the West as much, but definitely walkable. And you know your areas, so you'll pick the areas where you're going to walk. The dog's not a problem.
No,
don't ever worry. I mean, I've never seen a dog that I didn't like type of thing here. They don't bother us.
They leave you alone.
They leave you alone.
Yeah, they're scared of you. You go near them, they'll run away.
Yeah, they run away, so that's not an issue. As far as dining, shopping, exercise, no problem. You got all that here. So
yeah,
lots of walkers, and there's even guys biking a lot here. Coop,
Yeah,
Ron bikes every day, and he does hours.
Yeah, he'll bike all the way over the dark side and
Ron's
back.
In his 70s, guys. So there you go.
And he does it every day. Yeah.
Kim Leslie Nielsen, what is the best way to send you or donate money for your good service? Wow, I want you to get the most out of it.
Well, thank you, Kim, and thank you for being a channel member. The best and easiest way is right here. Buy me a coffee link. The QR code is right there. You can scan it and choose to buy us a coffee. They're $5, and we don't get 40% taxed on it like we do with YouTube. So it's
Zippo.
It's the easiest way to donate to the channel and help us out. As the live streams, we make about 3-4 cents. That's it for every live stream we do. I can show you on our algorithm here how much we get paid for each live stream. It's like 3-4 cents. It's not even worth doing it. It doesn't even pay the internet bill.
I'm not getting a raise.
No, I bought you several meals in the last couple of days. What are you talking about?
Forget. That's probably the best way. Because it's 100% kept inside.
Yeah,
not this.
And it is appreciated. Everybody that buys us a coffee, it is appreciated. So thank you.
Not expected, but
for those that do it, much appreciated.
Jeffrey Spivey, what eSIM do you recommend for traveling to and use in Thailand?
I use AIS, Jeffrey.
I do as well.
And the great thing with AIS is once you got it, you download the app, and it's in English. Okay, so it's very, very handy and easy to use. And we use it for roaming when we're on the cruise ships worldwide. And you can buy a roaming package from AIS.
Yes.
And it's like $25, $30 for the month. Any country you go to, you're on 4 or 5G and you're connected on land, which is super fantastic. Not connected at sea yet. Maybe they'll get a contract with Starlink in the future. Who knows? And maybe they will be. But that's the one that we use, and it's fantastic. It's a lot cheaper doing it that way with AIS than not doing it and just using the local carriers, because they're going to charge you a small fortune for doing it. But if you do it through the AIS app, fantastic.
Yeah,
you could tell it what country you're going to, and it'll tell you how much it is. And I think we got 20 gigabyte of data for the 3 weeks that we were gone on the cruise ship. Fantastic. And I think it cost us $30 each for me and Darlene. I thought that was very, very affordable.
AIS is good.
AIS.
Doug Paris, I'm trying to work it out with my sister to go to Pattaya in July.
She'd like it over here.
Yeah, both of you will. I'll be abroad. Maybe you can get top grade Chinese stuff now when in the Philippines. A couple of years ago, a lot of Chinese trash compared to the States. Yeah, there's still Chinese trash, I think.
Every now and then you might get something. But the great thing with the Lazada there, Alvi, is
free returns.
It's free returns. Yeah. So if something delivered to you, They call you and tell you delivery here at Lazada at your reception, and you go down to reception, pick it up. They are really good, and you can track it on the app, and it'll tell you delivery will arrive tomorrow, and then you just know to be there for the delivery. You'll get used to what time it turns up at each condominium complex. Ours tends to turn up about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, so we know to be in at that time when we're expecting a delivery. And you go down there, you pick it up, and you can do cash on delivery, or you can prepay before it comes out here, and you don't have to worry about the cash. We prefer COD.
I do.
And we'll pay for it. We'll take it upstairs. We'll open it. If it's the wrong item, we just contact Lazada, and they'll send a delivery driver out. You'll get a notification on the app. Delivery driver is going to be there on this day, this time, to collect it, to return it, and you get your money back. It's that simple. So it's really, really good.
Yeah, Tony Montana, I like the, he prepays. So he pays when he orders. So that's fine. He's never had a problem.
Yeah.
And he orders a lot. So
I think we've only had 2 that it wasn't what we had asked for. And we've ordered probably over 100 different things.
No issues returning.
Yeah, so no issues returning.
It's kind of pretty good that way.
And we got our money back.
Yeah, pretty good that way.
Very good.
Terry Fallon, great live stream, guys. Time to walk the dog, so I'll catch up with you during the week. Take care.
And thank you, Terry. Much appreciated, brother.
Kim Leslie Nielsen, hi, CBD. Thanks for all your information knowledge. I send all the love here from Denmark. Sitting in my car listening to you. Brooke, please send me your autograph. There we go. Daniel, I'll bike on an electric bike. Too lazy to actually pedal, but that could be different there. It would be.
It is different here. Yeah. A lot of people like going out to Mapachon Lake and hiring a bike for $3 for 3 hours, and go around the lake.
Yep. Yeah. And you'll probably get up earlier here than normal, and you'll be biking earlier than normal. And it's a beautiful time to bike in the mornings. So, yeah.
That's why I like the dark side so much, is they have designated areas for bicycles.
Yeah.
On most of the major roads out there, there's a separate lane just for bicycles.
Yep.
Which is fantastic.
Here's what you will do here. You will enjoy life like you've never had before. It is stress-free. The weather's absolutely ideal.
All year round.
You like swimming. The pools are just, it's fantastic this time of year. We're going to go every day, right?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah, life's can't be any better than in Thailand, guys. Alan Flowers, I am soon to come to Thailand for 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. Good on you. How much prior to arrival should I apply for a visa? Give any comment on applying.
Well, if you
get it on arrival,
you'll get a entry stamp on arrival, Alan, if you're from one of the Western countries, Europe, England, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, America. You will get a entry on arrival as a visa exempt entry stamp on your passport, and it's right now still 60 days you'll get. So you don't need to apply for a visa if you're from one of those countries. If you're from Africa, then you will need to apply. India needs to apply. Pakistan needs to apply. Russia has an agreement with Thailand right now, a 90-day agreement. Chinese, they have to apply. Some other countries have to apply, but for majority of the Western countries, it's visa exempt.
Yeah. And you can get that extended by another month in country. So that's good to know. There is talk about going back to 30-day, but it's still not there.
No.
And when they had that, you still could get an extra 30 days, which would give you 60, which would cover your 6 weeks easily. So
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about applying out of country, Alan. We'll just get it on arrival.
Yeah.
Very
and
simple.
Our first shout out goes to Rodney, who bought us 3 coffees and says, "Hey, Coop, your live is getting better and better." Thank you, Rodney. God bless you, brother. Much, much appreciated.
Thank you, Rodney.
Yeah. And here's Bubba.
Richard Duger. I moved into my house, got most of my furniture in yesterday.
Well done.
Tell everybody hello for me. We'll try to be back soon to visit again.
It'd be a pleasure having you back out here, Bubba. We surely miss you. You've been a great subscriber and a very good friend. So speedy return to Thailand.
Bubba was the first guy I met from Alabama. Okay, talk like Forrest Gump.
He's a fantastic guy.
He is the guy. And he introduced us to Misty.
Yes.
Which
if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in it.
Well, and a lot of the subscribers here, guys, have got into it in a big way and done very well on it. So hats off to Bubba.
Thank you for helping us
Richard,
understand it.
You're the guy that started this ball rolling.
Yeah,
so
hats off to you, buddy.
Yep.
Well done.
Phil L., I have used AIS roaming in Vietnam, Malaysia, and in the U.S. without a problem.
Exactly.
Good to know. It's convenient not having to switch SIM cards at the airports.
And that's what I love about AIS, that you can do that and go to any country in the world. You can go to Siberia and Russia. You know, you can go anywhere where there's a cell tower, and AIS will connect you.
Good.
Which is super, super fantastic. You don't have to get on the plane and choose a network. It does it all automatically for you. You don't have to do anything. It's automatically set up in the app.
Jackie went to Philippines
super easy and slick
for the 8 days, and she did that roaming package you mentioned. Worked out fantastic. So didn't need to change the SIM card. Didn't need to worry about a plan in the Philippines. You just had that roaming package, so no problem. So it does work.
And next shout out goes to Glenn, who bought us 3 coffees and says, "Thanks, guys, for being cool and real."
Cool and real.
Thank you, Glenn. God bless you, brother. Much appreciated.
Sure.
Yeah. So thank you for that, both you and Rodney, for buying the coffees. Much appreciated.
Kim Leslie Nielsen. So go to buy you coffee instead of YouTube membership.
Yeah, that's the best one. I mean, you pay $2 a month for YouTube membership. You get the badge next to your name.
They take 40% of that as well.
They do 40%. We get $1.40, and YouTube gets 60 cents.
I mean, what country would charge you 40% tax across the board, right?
Yeah.
Only YouTube.
Yeah. So that's the way it is with YouTube, unfortunately.
Hey, what do you do?
They make money from us, the YouTubers, and they make money from the advertisers. So they're getting paid twice.
Robert Nutt, good morning, y'all. Thanks for the videos and the info.
And thank you, Robert, for coming on and watching us. It's much appreciated. We don't take any of our subscribers for granted. We appreciate all of you.
Alfa Romeo just booked my flight for December, T-minus 232 days, 10 hours, 5 minutes. Who's counting?
Wow.
You have a great weekend. You too, Alpha.
You too, Romeo. And I can see it coming. Every single live stream, he's going to be counting down from 2:32.
Countdown and beyond, yeah.
We're going to get it for the next 10
little
months.
Food munchkin will be happy.
Yeah.
Keith McDaniel, getting up earlier for me is almost impossible. I'm up every day between 1:30 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Wow.
You're like me,
early
watching the markets.
Yeah.
Over
Always
here.
watching the stock market. And next shout out goes to Mark Schaefer, who bought us a coffee and says, "Thanks for the info, guys. Watching your live stream is like visiting with a couple of old friends. I'm going to get my CTA shirt signed by you guys when I get there."
Who's he calling old?
So yeah, these are the CTA shirts that we have printed up. It says "Hello Tubers, Coopersthaiadventure." And a lot of our subscribers do ask us for the shirts when they come over here. No problem. We'll go to the printing press and get them printed up for you. And they wear them out and about, and they'll instantly meet other subscribers. They go out to the night market. They go to the malls, and somebody will stop and say, "Hey, yeah, I watch Coopersthaiadventure too." And that's it. You've made an instant friend, you know. So it's a great way of people wearing them. I wear them out and about all the time, and people's like, "Oh, Cooper," you know, they see the shirt before they see me.
Well, and they wick moisture away, so they're excellent. I mean, they're quality built.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
These are the ones that are quick dry, and also they're made of the material that they the sweat stains don't come through.
Yep.
So when you sweat, it keeps you cool.
Yeah.
Which is super fantastic.
You can wash. This has been washed many times. Looks as good as the day we've got them.
Fantastic.
So yeah, not to worry. Live and learn with Mike. I love my e-bike that I have in Thailand. You can just use pedaling assist, or just all out motor. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
You see a lot more of the electric around here.
There's a big shop on Sukhumvit that sells all different types of models of e-bikes. They're becoming super popular here in Thailand right now.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's good, guys.
Yeah.
Scott S. at Live and Learn with Mike. Where did you buy your e-bike?
He'll tell you in the comments. There's a lot of places around here that sell them, and there's a place on Jomtien Beach Road. If you like the e-scooters,
Rent 'em?
You know, the stand-up ones.
Yeah.
You can rent them for the day.
Two-wheel,
For-
one
yeah,
in front and back. And
Yeah, you stand on it, and they give you a helmet, like a bicycle helmet, and you ride it, and away you go. And you can rent it by the hour, you can rent it by the day, the week, the month, whatever.
Try it before you buy it, type
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. Starting to see more of them on the road too.
Oh yeah.
Roger Lay, we did TDAC online before leaving the USA. We breezed through customs. Is that the new one you got to?
TDAC. I have no idea. Is that the VIP
Maybe.
service through coming through Bangkok International Airport? I don't know if it's called TDAC or what. Darlene would know. I'm terrible at names. What they're called. Yeah, we were able to do it when we came through as well. So super fantastic.
Not sure about that, Roger. Maybe explain that. I know Herman used to use a VIP service.
Yeah.
He'd zip through. Scott Jean. Hey guys, how are you? How are you? Do you like Bang Saray? Yeah, we like.
Yeah,
Bang
I do
Saray.
like Bang Saray. We got several subscribers down there. Like I said, about 20. And we'll take bike trips down there. I love going to the naval base out there to the beach. It's wow, beautiful, super clear crystal water, ain't it?
Yep.
Good food there. You sit there on the beach. They got a beachside cafes, and the food is super cheap, fantastic, and fresh seafood. Yeah, absolutely fantastic area of Bang Saray. We do like it.
You'd like that, Scotty from New Zealand. Yeah, Bang Saray is good. Scotty, came to your apartment, but you guys were around, went to a block for a look around. Very flash, very nice from New Zealand. Yeah.
And Rodney's become our newest channel member and having the badge next to his name.
Whoa.
Well done, Rodney. And thank you very much. Only costs you $2 a month, and it helps support the channel. So thank you, Rodney. Much appreciated, brother.
Frank T, I would be interested in a CTA shirt. How much is it, and what size would I get if I wear it? US XL. Is it Asian size?
Yes. So whatever size you get, Frank, whatever size you would wear in the West, put an extra size to it. So if you're an XL in the West, get a 2XL here.
Yeah.
If you're a 2XL, get a 3. Because the Asian XL is different than the American XL, because difference between inches and centimeters. So that's the main difference.
I would say 2 sizes bigger, mainly because I like things loose. For me,
I do.
You know, you will sweat here with the humidity, but this material is great for that. But I find it with a little bigger, it's less stickiness. Yeah, but depends on the material. And cost-wise, what are they, about $10? Are they?
It depends.
Okay.
If I order in bulk, I get a discount.
Okay.
If I'm ordering 1 or 2, I pay the full price.
Yeah, they're not outlandish.
So it's like $15 if I'm ordering one at a time.
Yeah.
But if I can get like 10 shirts, he'll reduce it down to $12.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So not bad. And he'll make them any size for the same price.
I would even get some more
Even
colors.
if you wanted it all the way up to 20XL, it's still only, $15, which I think is great.
Next time you order, let me know. I'll get a few.
Yeah, I need to get a few more.
Some new colors are good. Change it up.
Yeah.
They're great wearing, I tell you that. Rodney, I finally got to join the gang.
Well done, Rodney, and thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
How many members now you think we got here in Dusset?
About 50.
Yeah. So there you go. Like Glenn was amazed. And geez, we introduced him to half a dozen today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's funny how, he met it first time in Thailand, met us in the pool. We're walking. He's coming at us. We didn't know him from Adam.
No.
He knew
us. Just said
Yes.
Coopersthaiadventure.
Yes. So, and I could tell by the end of the probably hour, and after he'd met everyone, he's coming back to Dusset. You know what I mean? So
good he likes it here,
Yeah, good on you, Coop. Live and Earn with Mike. Scott S. I had my ship from China to Thailand. I saved about $800 US. I want a specific e-bike, and I could not get it in Thailand. That's why I did it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
I never saw your e-bike, Mike.
No. Option Trader question. Know anyone who fell victim to the insider Lazada scam, where an insider ships a Lazada box COD to the victim? Victim pays cash, driver leaves, and when you open the box, it contains rocks.
Never heard of it.
No, I never heard of that scam.
No.
They would that probably would get caught very quick, and it would be shut down very quick.
Yeah.
I think Lazada.
That person would be banned instantly from being a delivery driver for Lazada.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you get your money back too with Lazada. They give you a full refund.
Hopefully, yeah.
That's what I like about them.
No one never had. I've never met anyone that ran across that issue either. Doug Paris, TDAC Thailand digital arrival card. So that's
that's the one that starts Monday on
May
the 1st of May.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I got you. Thanks for that
technical name, I guess.
Yeah.
Big Lee, there he is. You guys are superstars.
Thank you, Big Lee. Much appreciated. Go Raiders.
Scotty S from New Zealand. Oh no, maybe not. Scotty Jeans from New Zealand. I'd live and learn with Mike. Thanks. Okay, my mistake. Toby Price. DTAC does not start until 1st of May.
Correct? Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you, Toby.
Captain Action, Henry from Tampa. Hello, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. Can't wait to get a T-shirt. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, a lot of our subscribers wear them.
Yeah.
And when we had our first anniversary, I bought 30 shirts. And the first 30 people that came to our meet and greet got a free shirt.
Mr. Large.
Yeah. So we'll be doing the same again for those that come out in September on our second year anniversary.
Wow.
We'll buy another 30 shirts, and those that come to the meet and greet get a free shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. So we spend out of our own pocket for that.
And Truck Martin, TDAC Thailand Digital.
Yeah. Thanks,
yes. JJ, good evening, guys. Just tuned into the live stream after getting soaked on Beach Road. So they're out in force. The water cannons
are out in force right now. The water cannons.
Yeah.
I hope it was nice and cool water. I like getting soaked when it's super hot outside because they throw the cold water on you. It's like shock at first, but then you're thankful. It's like, oh, thank you. You just cooled me down. You did me a favor. Thank you. Yeah.
Roger Carpenter, hit the thumbs up, guys. Make that Darlene smile.
Darlene is not smiling. Yes, please
honey,
give a thumbs up
she's
if
not
you're watching.
Smiling. Roger Lay, TDAC is not required until May 1st, correct? But it is available now online if you choose to use it. We did. Okay,
yes, it is available online now, starting from now. Yeah.
Captain Action, hit that like button.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, please. And the final comment goes out to
Option Trader. I think the fake COD box scam was going on only in the Philippines. Well, maybe that was the Philippines.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't heard anything about it here in Thailand whatsoever. No.
So what are we at? We're at Saturday here. We got a Monday live stream.
Monday morning is our next live stream on crypto.
Okay.
And then we will be going to Route 66. The children have online school, so they'll be here studying.
Okay.
Obviously, Darlene will make them breakfast before we go out.
Yeah.
They're teenagers; they can make food themselves, you know. So they'll eat and be going to online class, and we'll go out to Route 66 and then come back here. And then next Wednesday's live stream, and then next Saturday's live stream.
Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning.
And Tuesday is our meet and greet.
Meet and greet, 6 p.m. Get Fraser.
Fraser's Tuesday night, 22nd of this month.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Next Tuesday. Yeah, so come one, come all.
Lecture Drums, you guys turned me on to Misty. Mistex just paid 14.25 cents per share. Okay, that's play on Misty probably. I'm not sure about that. Live and learn with Mike. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mike.
And thank you. And thank everybody that's come on and join us. How did we do on our thumbs up? Did we hit the magic 100? Let's have a look.
Ta-da.
Here we go. Let's have a look and see if we actually hit it before we sign off. 76. Oh,
what the heck is going on?
I know people are like, I don't want to push that button. Coop, stop asking me to push the button. Why do I have to push the button?
Right.
It helps the channel, guys. For those of you that don't donate us coffees and you still appreciate what we do, hit the thumbs up. It's the same way of saying, Coop, we appreciate you. So if you can, hit the thumbs up. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it really helps boost the channel with the YouTube algorithm. Blakester Drum says Mistex is another yield max fund. Oh, I don't know much about that one. Have to have a look on that for Monday's Crypto Talk.
Maybe.
Yep. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're watching on the replay, hit the thumbs up. It still counts. Until then, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.